Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to be doing a what's new at the drugstore. I have some products headed my way right now, but I felt like if I waited on all that stuff, this video would be way too long. So I'm going to break it up into a couple different videos because I have a lot of good stuff that I want to test out for you guys. Before we get into the makeup, I have a couple of kind of skincare products that I want to mention. I haven't tried these yet. I'm going to put them in my shower. Naturium just launched 2 new body washes. I feel like people are always launching skincare. All these skincare companies are really focused on our face, but your skin is your largest organ, and I love that a skincare brand came out with a dedicated body wash to take care of not only the skin on your face and your neck, but all over your body. So there's 2 different ones here. First is the Glow Getter Multi-Oil Body Wash. This is an oil to gel formula that intensely nourishes. This is going to be the really hydrating formula. This is the one that I'm going to put in my shower. Our Sensorial Multi Body Wash transforms from a luscious oil to a gentle lather. So this is formulated with over 50% glycerin, a blend of linoleic rich oils, and plant-derived squalene. It's rich in humectants that hydrate and intensely nourish the skin. This has jojoba, rosehip, sea buckthorn oil, plant-derived squalene, apple extract, just a ton of good stuff. I feel like a lot of us spend so much money on our serums and our facial moisturizers, and then we're just using like a bar of soap on the rest of our body. So I love the idea of having something really luxurious that's actually taking care of the skin on your body as well as the skin on your face. So this is the one that I recommend if you have drier skin, especially this time of year, because this is going to leave your skin feeling so hydrated, glowy, and just refreshed. However, if you struggle with acne on your body, maybe your back or your chest, this is the one for you. This is the Naturium, the Perfector Salicylic Acid Body Wash. Smooths, softens, and renews for more even looking skin. This one's fragrance free. This is going to give you that gentle exfoliation through the salicylic acid, clear clogged pores, and smooth skin without dryness or irritation. This has, like I said, salicylic acid, glycerin, safflower seed oil, olive fruit oil. So this is still going to be nourishing, but that salicylic acid is really going to help unclog any pores if you do struggle with acne on your body. I've been so blown away by everything I've tried from this brand, and I love supporting a female entrepreneur. So definitely check these out if you want to upgrade your body skincare routine. All right, now moving on to the makeup, I have a new primer to test out that I'm really excited for. This is the new Power Grip Primer by e.l.f. I've been seeing this everywhere as a rumored dupe for the Milk makeup. It's making a weird noise. There it comes, for the Milk Makeup Primer. So you guys know I love the Mint Melt Primer and the Jelly Pop Primer. I just think e.l.f. makes really good gripping primers. Wow, this is really tacky. This is definitely gonna grip onto my foundation. I feel like it's kind of set on my hand a little bit, so definitely kind of blend it in more quickly than I just did. But this is more intense than the Mint Melt or the Jelly Pop for sure. Just gonna put it on this half of my face so we can kind of see if there's a difference with the foundation. It says to allow at least 30 seconds before applying makeup, so that's good to know, to let it get fully tacky. So while we wait, this retails for $10. It's a gel-based hydrating face primer with hyaluronic acid in it, but it claims to be good for all skin types. I feel like these gripping primers are usually friendly to all skin types, especially if you go on with a nice thick moisturizer if you have dry skin, because it's really just creating a tacky base for your makeup to adhere to. But it definitely feels like it's fully set now. So let's go in with the foundation that we're going to test today. And it is the new Sensitive Skin Serum Foundation by Neutrogena. So with how much I love the L'Oreal skin tint that's packaged just like this, I had to try it. This is made for sensitive skin, it's non-comedogenic, it has no fragrance, dyes, parabens, alcohol, or sulfates, and it's formulated with provitamin B5 to help maintain the skin's moisture barrier for healthy looking skin. I'm sorry, the sun is going in and out, so it's getting bright and then not so bright, so I apologize. I got mine in the shade medium, and this claims to have sheer to natural coverage. It looks like this packaging is a little bit cleaner than the L'Oreal, and I'm just gonna go in with my Sonia Kashuk foundation brush and start with just a little bit and see how far that gets us. Definitely a sheer coverage, but really pretty and skin-like looking. I feel like I need a less dense brush for this, so let me grab a different one. Right, this is brush number 4 from the BH Cosmetics Marble Luxe brush set that I love so much. Let's try this one because the bristles are just a little bit less. Yeah, that's much better. Less dense. This goes on really smoothly, and it really just makes my skin look hydrated and glowy, but definitely sheer to light coverage. Really good for like an everyday type of product. That applied beautifully to the side with the primer, so let's see if there's a difference on the side without the primer. This brush is definitely the way to go. This almost looks like a moisturizer. This is so natural looking and glowy. It's like a true skin tint. But I would say go darker than you think. This is the shade medium, and I'm not self-tanned right now, and it works for me. Usually I'm more of like a light medium when I'm not self-tanned, and more like a medium to, usually just a medium, maybe sometimes medium to tan when I am self-tanned. And the medium works for me without any self-tanner on. So comparing the sides of my face with the primer and without the primer, the side with the primer has slightly more coverage than the side without. I can see more of my imperfections coming through on this side than I can on this side. I think the primer just kind of helps grip onto the product so it doesn't sheer out quite so much. So I will also keep you posted in the notes below or in the comments below on if there's a difference in terms of wear time. All right, the rest of the products I have to test are eye and lip products. I'm gonna finish up the rest of my face and I'll be right back. All right, so I just used my City Bronzer, my Flower Beauty blush. This is the dupe for the NARS Orgasm. This is called Warm Hibiscus. So I don't really need a highlighter because it kind of gives that same effect. And then my Essence Into the Wild palette. You guys know how much I love that. And the Flower Beauty Forever Wear Winged Liner. Everything layered really nicely on top of this foundation. I like how the foundation just gives you this really sheer coverage. You can build it up wherever you want to. Oh, I forgot to mention I used the Incognito concealer. So I have the coverage where I need it, but the rest of my skin just looks really natural. You can see my skin coming through. So far, really loving this serum foundation. I just used my NYX eyebrow pencil to fill in my brows, but now I'm gonna go in with this brand new NYX Thick It Stick It Thickening Brow Mascara. I did already try this and a few other products that I'm gonna mention, so I can kind of give you a little bit more information about how they wore. This is incredible. I have cool ash brown, and I wasn't expecting to love this because you guys know I'm not a huge fan of the clear brow gel that they came out with that everyone loved. But this is a totally different story. It's a lot more like the e.l.f. Wow Brow because it has those kind of fibers that make your brows look fuller, and it sets them and it stays all day long. So I just brush my brows up with this. And it just makes them look so much fuller, so much more feathery. And this, in my opinion, lasts a lot longer than the clear brow glue gel that they had before. I think this is actually a lot more effective at holding the brows than that one. And it has the tint and it has the fibers. This is just a huge upgrade from the original formula, in my opinion. So this retails for $11, a little bit pricey, enriched with plant origin fibers. It tints, tames, and thickens for 16-hour wear. Ultra buildable. I wouldn't say it's super buildable. I wouldn't go more than one layer unless you want it to get kind of messy looking. Flake, smudge, and transfer resistant. It comes in a ton of really good shades. It has taupe, cool blonde, auburn, rich auburn, cool ash brown, brunette, espresso, and black. So a really good shade range with the different undertones. The only thing I'll say is if you have kind of longer brow hairs like I do, when you brush it up, sometimes the tint to the gel can get up here above your brow and make it look a little bit messy. So just be cognizant of that. But overall, I'm a huge fan. Love this. I might even like it better than the e.l.f. Wow Brow. All right, next up I have a new mascara from e.l.f. This is the Lash Beats Defining Mascara. So I wanted to try this out because you guys know I love e.l.f., but the description of it didn't sound super promising for my preferences of mascara. Don't want the full beat, but still want to stand out. Lash Beats is just the right amount. Fibers help your lashes get longer, and the narrow wand has tight bristles that define and separate. So I feel like from the description, if your preferences are the opposite of mine, you may love this. I like really volumizing, curling mascaras, and this sounds like it's gonna be more lengthening and lash separating, more of a natural looking mascara, but let's test it out. It's got like a thin plasticky wand. Definitely can see already a little bit of lengthening. The thing I didn't like about the other mascara in this packaging, I think it's called Lash Out Loud, is how kind of sharp the bristles are. This one doesn't seem to be quite as bad as that one, but definitely am avoiding really pushing up against my lash line with bristles like this. It is not clumpy at all, but it is lengthening and doing a decent job of curling. The formula is on the thicker side, so it's curling a decent amount, but still keeping the lashes super separated. This is the type of mascara that if you like a really natural mascara, you could go in with just a coat or two and achieve that look, but because I like a little bit more drama, I'm building it up and it's building really nicely. It's still not clumping at all, and I'm on like my third layer. I'm pleasantly surprised. From the description, I thought this was just gonna keep my lashes super straight I didn't have very high expectations because I don't like the Lash Out Loud very much. I definitely like this. I mean, I'm not blown away the way I was by like Milani Anti-Gravity mascara, but this is a lot more of an everyday natural lash look where my lashes just look like fluttery and not clumpy at all. So if you hate clumpiness, I think you should try this mascara. All right, next up is a lip liner that I have tested and loved. It's the Essence Stay 8 Hours Lip Liner. I have it in the shade Curious, which is number 1, and it is a beautiful shade. It reminds me of the Wet n Wild Gel Pout lip liners that are really creamy. It's not like the dry, more like NYX pencils that are a little bit on the waxy side. This is more on the gel, creamy side. Just filled my lips in a little bit with the lip liner because what I have to put on top of it is a gloss, and I didn't want it to just have a line around my lips and then a gloss. And the gloss I'm gonna put on top is also from Essence. This is the Essence What the Fake Extreme Plumping Lip Filler with Chili Extract. This retails for $4.99. It's infused with hyaluronic acid and vitamin E for an instant plumping effect, spiced with chili extract for an extra tingle, beautifying tinting effect thanks to pH reacting property. So it's supposed to kind of react to the pH of your skin to give you your perfect color. And it just smells like a gloss. You can't really smell the chili, but you can feel it in your nose. Like I can feel a little bit of tingling now after I sniffed that so closely. All right, so let's go ahead and apply. Definitely an immediate tingle, but I would say it's less intense than the Milani lip plumping. They have their original lip plumping gloss, which I love, like the shade Champagne, you guys know is one of my all-time favorites, but they came out with a XXL or basically upgraded version of that, and that is, woo! Some just got on my tongue. Ooh, it is spicy. What I was saying is it's not as intense as that Milani one, the tingling effect on the lips, but don't eat it because that's intense feeling. I feel like it does look pretty plumping on the lips, but I don't know if you guys can see, it's a little bit sticky. I feel like it's a good affordable lip plumping option, but don't get it in your mouth and just beware there's a little bit of stick. All right, and then last but not least is a new setting spray. This is by NYX. This is the NYX Plump Finish Setting Spray with electrolytes. So this retails for $9.50. Claims to plump up your makeup routine with 5 supercharged electrolytes and vitamins, including aloe, magnesium, zinc, citric acid, and biotin. It's a smudge-proof formula that reduces transfer while providing 24 hours of hydration and applies evenly with a cooling feeling on the skin. So I have tried this a couple of times now, and I do notice a difference in my makeup. I feel like the side that I apply this on does look better and it makes my makeup last longer. However, the sprayer on this is intense. Definitely hold it a little bit away from your face because this will soak your face. This is not one of those really light mist setting sprays. This is a like super soaker. I'm just gonna apply this to both sides of my face because I already know that I like it. But as you can see, my face is wet after applying that, and it's kind of on my shoulders and body as well. It doesn't leave any droplets or anything like that, so just fan it down. And it just makes everything set and look really hydrated and fresh. I feel like this was overall a pretty successful haul. Really impressed by this foundation first impression wise. I really like the way that my skin looks really fresh and natural looking. Definitely saw a difference with the side with the primer. Again, keep you posted in the description box on how this wore this side compared to this side. I definitely saw a difference in terms of application. Huge thumbs up for this. This will be my new go-to brow gel. I love this so much. It's like a stronger hold version of the e.l.f. Wow Brow. This mascara is good for like an everyday lash look. If you don't like a whole lot of clumpiness, you want the wispy lashes but still get a little bit of curl. I like a little bit more volume, but you can definitely build this up to get to that place. So it's a little bit more of a flexible mascara in that way. I definitely like this a lot more than the Lash Out Loud. Lip products by Essence. I like this lip liner. I like the color. It's a really good nude color that you could wear as a lipstick in a super creamy formula. This one, I can feel the tingling still, see the plumping effect, but don't get it in your mouth and it's a little bit sticky. And the setting spray definitely does work. However, keep in mind that you're gonna be pretty wet. Your makeup's gonna get pretty wet. So you could do this before your eye makeup just to ensure that you're not gonna have any mascara bleeding or anything like that, but I didn't have a problem with that. So, and that is everything. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Give it a thumbs up if you did. I have a lot more new makeup coming my way. Be on the lookout for another one of these What's New at the Drugstore here pretty soon. But as always, let me know in the comments below if there's anything specific you want me to test out, and I will add that to my list. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, turn on notifications so you don't miss an upload, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.